Hello, hello, and welcome back to English Without Borders 12 Days of Christmas video series. Today is day 2, and we are going to be talking about some more advanced Christmas vocabulary today. We'll be going over some more simple vocabulary as well in our free classes in English Without Borders through some fun games and Christmas activities that we'll be doing these weeks leading up to Christmas. So if you have not joined our free classes yet, please make sure you do so. Take advantage of them in the link that I provide below in the description box. Okay, so some advanced Christmas vocabulary. Today we have some words, especially some verbs that are very, very commonly found when we are talking about the Christmas season and all that it entails. I found a really great list of vocabulary that is not that common and that I personally have not often seen in English textbook curriculums, so I thought this was a good resource to share with you. This is from freeenglishplans.com, but the original version is a bit less organized and doesn't include the answers. So in my PDF, I've taken it and organized it a bit better for you guys, and I've provided the answers at the bottom so that you can know how you did with your Christmas vocabulary. The definitions are all provided there in the document, so I want you guys to challenge yourselves to see how many you can get right on your own based on context. Right? Context is really important, and during special times of the year or festivities, you may come across a lot of different vocabulary that's new to you. So it's important to listen every time you hear a new word and think about the context that it's in. And you don't necessarily have to ask for the definition of a new word every time you hear it, but listen for it over and over. Try to get the context and see if on your own you can find the understanding, even if you don't know what the direct translation of that word might be in your native language. And I have a challenge for you guys. So with this list of vocabulary, I want you to mark off any new term that you may have found. And then I would like you to write a story with the terms that you wrote. And obviously make it fun and Christmas themed. So, for example, a couple of lines that I could write based on some words that I didn't know. So let's see, bury the hatchet, maybe that's a new one for me, nearest and dearest, and Scrooge. So I could say, my Uncle Mike, he's such a Scrooge. He never likes to celebrate Christmas. I wish that he could just bury the hatchet with the rest of the family and feel happy with his nearest and dearest for the holiday season. That's just an example. You could do much better than that, and I'm sure be much more creative than I just was there. There are also some conversation questions on the second page of this document that I think are really great and that also utilize this new vocabulary. So especially for those new terms that you find, make sure that you are responding to those questions. And even if you don't have a partner to practice with, even if you just respond yourself, I encourage you to do it out loud and to use the word out loud as much as possible. So for example, let's say I read the question, do you normally get tipsy at Christmas? And to get tipsy, if you don't know yet, means to get a little drunk. So if I want to say that yes, I do, I want to use this new term in a lot of different ways. So I can say, for example, my response to this question would be, I didn't used to get tipsy at Christmas when I was younger, but last year I did get a little tipsy at Christmas. And now I think that I will keep getting tipsy at Christmas from here on out. So you can change the way that we use the word. If it's a verb, put it into different tenses, and that will help you be able to use and retrieve that verb easier when it's time to actually use it in a conversation. There you have it, some more advanced Christmas vocabulary. Here we have done some reading and some matching exercises with it. We've been able to write it on our own. Hopefully you do the exercise with writing your own Christmas story and we have been able to converse with it, okay? And remember, even if you don't have a speaking partner, go ahead and respond to those questions out loud on your own so that you can remember better that vocabulary and retrieve it easier when it's time to use it. That's all for day 2, guys. Go ahead and share a comment below with whatever your favorite term was, or go ahead and answer one of the conversation questions. Give me a response there in the comment section, and I would love to read about your own holiday experiences. Thank you all, and I'll see you in day 3.